What's up, y'all? It's Cosmic, um, aka 4KMJ, and it's time I speak up and say something. You guys are, you guys know I'm pretty active in Instagram and people's posts, comments, and things, and I'm kind of getting a little aggravated with what I've been seeing in the community. It's like a stigma going on in the community with the rank SSL and Grand Champ. The problem I have or having, let's go ahead and put it that way, is people are selling themselves short on their potential to reach a rank in a video game, which it upsets me greatly. Let's turn my game audio down so I can kind of like hear everything. It upsets me greatly because of the fact I've done it myself multiple times now. At the current age I am, at the age of 25, we're creeping up on the age of 26 now. I'm going to be heading in my 30s playing the game at the level I am able to play it. And the reason why that upsets me is because I've done it multiple times. You get other people saying, oh, I'll never be able to get it. If you have the time on your hands, if you can play anywhere from 4 to 8 hours every day, maybe not even every day. If you average your hours maybe like 15 hours to 20 hours a week, if you want to play that much, which is like a heavy grind day on your off days from work, whatever the case may be, you can reach pretty much any rank in this game you want to. That's if you so choose to focus on the correct things you need to work on. If you're just in free play, just mindlessly doing this all day with no purpose or anything, you ain't gonna get far. You have to actually like look at your replays, look at your what your weaknesses are. Like for me, it's my first touches, right? My first touches like this into the reset, and then continuing into something more consistent, something with more power, something with just hitting the ball where I really want it to go. I'm not really consistent, as you can see, but I'm working on it. Just a few months ago, about 6 months ago, I couldn't even make contact with the ball after I got my reset. Into continuing to like a musty or maybe even getting a double reset. I could even do double resets. It's a rare occasion I could do double reset. Very rare. That's like maybe like once out of every 5 tries. So let's try it again. Actually, do it in the air. One, two. I should have got my reset there. But you see my point. One, do a little musty. But it's not consistent. It's not great. But I'm making progress. You see what I mean? Like, that's my whole point. Is small steps. Make the small wins count. You can't just make these massive try to make these massive jumps in your journey into this game. Rocket League is not like that, as well as life in general. There's so many things I can compare this video game to as in like as life lessons. This game has taught me a lot as I'm now at 8.5 thousand hours put into this game over a course of 7 years. 8 years. Going on 8 years in August. It'll be 8 years in August 28th, 2019. That's when I started this game. And it kind of hurts me to say this, but it's like, what happened to the old Rocket League community when Grand Champ was the highest rank in the game? There's only Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Champion, and Grand Champion. There was no Grand Champion 1, no Grand Champion 2, no Grand Champion 3, or Supersonic Legend as we know of today. 5 years ago, there was only up to Grand Champion. What happened to everyone's dream rank being Grand Champion, which was the current, which was the like that at that era the current best rank in the game? Now the current best rank in the game is Supersonic Legend, and it's like everyone still only wants Grand Champ. You know what that sounds like to me? The current era, the past era of the game that I'm from, the old Rocket League fan base. You know what you sound like? You sound like, oh, I just want to get Champ One. You don't get, you don't get any, you don't really get anything from that. Selling yourself short like that. You only want to be the second best in the game, second best ranking. Wow, everyone wants to be Grand Champion. Coming from someone that was stuck in Grand Champion for 5 years, it's not that great of a rank. It's great to the average person, right? But as someone that actually takes this game serious, has played in professional lobbies with one of the some of the world's best players in this game, Grand Champion 1 especially is not that great of a rank. It's really not. A lot of inconsistencies, the special awareness, the teammate awareness is not really there. It doesn't really fully develop until mid Grand Champ 2, if you really want me to be honest with you. Uh, you guys got to stop selling yourself short on your potential. A lot of people have potential and don't see it. Other people see it, but they don't see themselves, if that makes sense. And it took me a long time to learn that, especially at the age I am. I didn't really learn that until age of 23, 22. When I was playing pro players on a regular in comp, on a regular, working a full-time job at the age I was in my 20s. And people always come up with that excuse. Oh, well, at my current age, I can't. If you're still in your 20s, bro, lock in, man. You can definitely still play at a peak level, even if you're learning a game. It's not really going to matter too much if you actually put the effort into taking time and critiquing yourself and every little thing you do, every little mistake you do. If you focus on those weaknesses and stop focusing so much on your strengths and focus more of your weaknesses, you're going to improve faster. That's with anything. You're going to improve faster because you're putting so much emphasis on what your weak spots are. That way, you can actually properly balance out your playstyle. Otherwise, you're going to be great in one area, but you're going to be absolute garbage in every other aspect in this game, which is not something you want. It's not a good look, and it actually kind of is embarrassing. Um, like for me, for the longest time, I didn't have mechanics because I didn't put in the work to get them. Now I kind of actually have mechanics. They're not consistent, but I have them. Um, and it's made me more of like somewhat of a more balanced player. If I want to play more of a mechanical play style, I can switch it up. If I want to play very smart and grounded, like I would in a very high ranked lobby, I'll switch it up in a heartbeat. It's all about the perspective of how I'm seeing the game being played from the other team, and I'll adapt accordingly. If I need to play more mechanical, so a more mechanical first man, I can definitely try. May not be the greatest, but it's a step forward compared to not being able to do that at all. Then you have problems. If you're not able to adapt in this game, you're really not going to get anywhere. If you're not able to adapt in life as well, you're not going to really get anywhere. You have to be able to have adaptability in anything you do in this life. Adapt to a new job, a new boss, something that I'm going through right now. You know, you have to learn how to adapt. You have to really get anywhere. Um, yeah, I feel like a lot of people just don't really have the comprehension or the logical understanding of what I'm talking about. And they'll still try to like make excuses for themselves. Now it's one thing if you're married and you got kids and you work a full time job. All right, you might be a little bit cooked. You can still do it, but it's gonna take you an insanely long period of time to get to the rank you want to get to. Uh, but if you're like me, you don't have all that going on. You just have a job. You have to do it. If you put in the work to do it, you can have to do it. Being able to play at that level at one point in time, I took a little bit of downtime. I'm also playing with a little bit of a messed up controller. You may notice I'm flipping the incorrect way in a lot of places. My controller does not really work like it's supposed to. A lot of problems with it right now, especially there be times where it randomly will disconnect and I'm just like kind of stuck just in a single hand motion like this until it stops. And when it disconnects, you can definitely hear it. It's pretty loud. It, like through my headset. I feel like ever in a call with me or ever in a match with me, I might have my mic on and you hear the disconnection. You can definitely hear it. It's noticeable. It's definitely noticeable. Anyway, like no, I mean it's this. If you don't have all that going on, man, you should be fine. I don't understand why people like sell themselves short. That's you're cooking. You're self sabotaging yourself. I don't understand why y'all do that. Like, I don't think I can do it. Like, well, you never will at that fucking rate. At that rate you're talking, you ain't gonna be able to. You know what I mean? Now, there are certain things in this life where, yeah, there are things where you cannot control. You cannot control other people's actions. I mean, something doesn't happen because of someone else. It's a little bit different. But if it's because of you, it's purely because of you. You just have to lock in. Honestly, honestly, I see that. If it is something that you are in control of and that you can change, you shouldn't have any problems. But if you're not in control of it, you can't. You shouldn't stress over it, which is something I still work on. It's not nowhere near as bad. I still struggle with it from time to time. Various things. A lot of things in my life I've gone through that I could not control. I've ended up in a lot of situations like that. Kind of hard not to stress about it because it's like, why am I here? It's not my fault. You know what I mean? Well, it's not your fault, so don't stress about it. You did what you could. You did what you did. You did your best. That's all that matters. But my point being is, yes, this is a video game we're talking about here, and you guys are sounding like self-sabotaging yourself over getting a rank in a video game. Let's lock in, okay? Um, to me, it's a little bit more than just a video game. This game has got me through a lot of things in my life. It's been quite a bit of an outlet for me, even as of today. Still, I still use it as an outlet. If I'm stressed about something, this is what I'm doing. I'm in free play training. Um, and by doing that, my mechanics have, I would have to say, and car control has rapidly improved over the past year. Honestly, over the past six, maybe not even 6 months. I'm gonna say 3 months. Over the past 3 months, I've seen my mechanics improve quite a bit, as well as my consistency in being able to do certain things on the ball that I could not do before, that I used to struggle with. Now that I don't even really think about it, it's natural. Um, so it honestly just all depends on how you look, what your current perspective is on life. Honestly, if you really want to get something done, what your current perspective is. And like I said, not everyone can control the outcome of every situation, and that's okay. There's a lot of things in my life that I cannot control. It sucks. You know, I'd be in a lot better of a situation if I could control a lot of things that's happened or happening currently even. Um, but no, that's okay. Learn to adapt around it or work around it and find the good even in the tough times. That's one thing I learned about seriously, just being around this life, the wisdom I've gathered. Don't sell yourself short. Never do that. Never sell yourself short. The minute you do that, you automatically become a loser. You automatically fail. So never, ever, ever, ever do that. Ever, ever. Never quit when life gets hard. It's not something you want to do either. Oh, look, that's one of my favorite shots to go for, and I couldn't even do it 2 years ago. Just putting in the work and doing it. Couldn't even like make the contact doing this, bro. Like I couldn't even do this. I couldn't even like get the ball to flick off my car a couple years ago. And I actually started like putting in the time in free play and actually learning how to do it. And now it's kind of like, yeah, sometimes I'll miss my setups a little bit too like off. I'll mess it up. This is something I'm also working on as well, getting a reset off the ceiling. That's not really something I put a lot of practice in, but it's definitely something that would be useful. I end up in a lot of mechanical situations in my matches. So my main thing that I need to work on and need to work on is mechanics, which you can probably tell I've been putting in some serious work since my last stream. Um, Car probably looks a lot more controlled than it did last month or a couple months ago, whenever the last time I actually streamed. But I just feel like I needed to speak up for the younger viewers and younger fans of this game, at people who want to be somewhere in this game, even at the age that you are, regardless if you're a kid. There are people that are 12 years old that have reached Grand Champion. Grand Champion at 12 years old. That's a massive achievement, if you ask me. That's potential. That's a prodigy. That's a future pro player. The future face of the game that we're talking about. It's impressive. Rocket League's not a game that you can just pick up and be good at. Like, hell no. You gotta like put a lot of hours in, and do it at that age. That's amazing. In my opinion. That's great. Well, I'm just casually talking doing this. I couldn't even do this. Not even a year ago. I'm casually talking, hitting these kind of shots that I used to dream of hitting. Now it's like, yeah, okay. This is a secondhand nature. This is me in free play. Currently. In the current state of the game. It's me coming back from a break of like a year or so I could pursue my career in sim racing with GT, which I still globally peaking at. I don't even play on a regular basis. I'm on an off season right now. Um, that game I'm naturally gifted at. I will be honest. That is a natural gift of mine. Racing games have always been a natural gift for me. Um, I've played them since the age of 6 years old. Oh, I was 5 years old. I played them at the age since the age of like 5, going on 6 years old. My mom's PlayStation 2, playing Gran Turismo 2 exactly to be exact. And I remember watching her play that game for hours on end. I played it with her at one point. She let me play. I remember those days. Those were. I'm getting nostalgic thinking about that. Um, but yeah, I've played that game or that genre of game for years and years and years and years and years and years, and I've got nothing but just got better at it, better at it, even with how little time and practice I put in on off seasons. During the season though, my god. So it makes me wonder like where I would be at if I actually decided to go completely full time with sim racing. I'd probably be somewhere amazing, as I got top 25 in the world for the Porsche manufacturer, the team I was racing with, and first in my state. So quite a few people that play this game, and it was like top 300 globally, if I remember correctly. With the current class I was in, which is a major uh, accomplishment. That's me putting a whole like year or so of grinding, prioritizing that game over Rocket League. Prioritize that. Put in a lot of hours in my lap times. Uh, Sometimes 10 hours on some days of running races, uh, setting up cars, testing my skills in tuning, tuning cards and things like that, different setups for different tracks. Just really learning how, really like learning and taking over the learning curve that it requires for you to kind of like race at the level I'm able to race at in Gran Turismo. But anyway, that's off topic. It kind of goes hand in hand. It's like, imagine if I really put the time in, more time into what it compared to what I already have. I would be somewhere insane right now in that game. But I love Rocket League, and Rocket League seems to be a much more difficult game to me. And I love improving at things that I'm not good at. I love to be competitive in really any game if I enjoy playing it, which Rocket League is definitely in that category. Which is why I've put so much time and hours and effort into improving to this game. Because I feel like honestly, being good at Rocket League is a flex. Because not everybody can be good at it. It's not a game made for everybody. A lot of people quit in the first like few hours they play this. They're like, this game's not for me. I don't like it. It's too hard. Uh, you also have people that are not good at the game, but they strive to get better at it every single day. And you also have people that are starting to overcome that curve of starting to become decent and want to perfect the game, which is where I'm at. I want to perfect the game. I imagine 2,000 hours from now, I'm probably end up peaking. I would say top 100 if I keep playing the game at the current pace I'm playing, keep improving. I definitely feel like about 2,000 hours from now, about a year and a half from now, I can definitely see myself somewhere way better off than where I am currently if I keep improving and I keep playing. Which I could definitely see that for myself, honestly, uh, in a couple years because of where I've gotten in 2 years' time as of right now is a massive improvement. So it makes me wonder where I would be at 2 years' time from now, from today. And this is like me kind of like in my peaking form mechanically. Mechanically speaking, it's more of like a peak for me. A lot of the stuff I was not able to do uh, on the ball or do with my car, a lot of things. But it was only with one adjustment, and I really couldn't do this by myself. I had some help along the way. That's the thing. A lot of people don't realize if you have someone that you know that you want to play this game, and you know of someone that's really good at this game and knows what they're doing, knows what they're talking about, has a lot of IQ, a lot of time put into the game. Play with them often, get help from them often, ask them if they help you, like watch your gameplay, see what you need to work on, what you need to improve on. That's gonna help you improve so much faster. Definitely is. And improve you at a much more faster rate, compared to having to figure everything out on your own and not taking the initiative to use your resources. Oh yeah, you're gonna be in for the grind for this game, like way longer. So for me, I already had resources when I started the game. I already knew someone that played at at least Champ 1 level. And back then, Grand Champ was the only high rank in the game. It wasn't Supersonic Legend. There was no two high ranks. It was just one, technically. I guess you could count Champion as like a high rank. It was decent for back then. Um, but yeah, I believe he got to Champ 1 or Champ 2. I can't remember which one it was, like whatever his peak was. And Grand Champion was the highest rank in the game, and the highest MMR I think was like 1400 or 1300 MMR. It was like 13 or 1400 MMR. That was the start of Grand Champion back then, like old GC, uh, something like that. Like the MMR was I think way different. I think it was a lot different. And I became friends with someone that peaked at. This was back then, by the way. I believe it was 1800, 1800 MMR Grand. Basically, a pro player at that time. And it was like 17. It was like 17 or 1800 MMR for that current time in 2019 was very great. It was amazing. Actually, really good. And he played so fast and so smooth. I still remember it today. Uh, and he kind of wore a similar preset to this. Not this exact like preset, but it was very similar. It was like a no decal looking like Fennec he used. And he had alpha boost as well, which I think is pretty sick. But yeah, kind of just taught me everything, reviewed my gameplay. He's like, dude, in a year's time, you're gonna get Grand Champ with kind of the kind of mechanics you have. Get GC yourself. Until they change the rank system and that restart everything. That set me back so far in my career as a rank grinder in this game in the community. That set me back so freaking far. At least another year and a half. Like I was so upset. It's like, bro, y'all added this Supersonic Legend goofy ass rank. I hated it. I still hate it sometimes. It's like, bro, y'all caused even more rank inflation. Great job. Great job at killing the game. Like honestly, like what are we doing? But anyway, honestly, I would have gotten Grand Champ so much faster if they didn't do that. Less ranks, less rank inflation as well. Smaller MMR thresholds. There's a whole thing I could go on and on and on about it. That's a video for another day. But anyways, this just I had some help and it accelerated everything super quick. Super quick. I wish I was joking. In my first year, I got the champion in my first year. My first like full like actual year playing the game consistently because there was a while I wasn't very consistent playing online or anything. But like it started in 2021 into 2022. I started getting Grand Champion kind of like on a semi-regular basis, and then I quickly just left the game, pursued uh, sim racing. That seemed a lot more entertaining to me at the time. And I also wanted to kind of see where my true potential was behind a wheel and a screen. I mean, it's not the same thing, but it did teach me how to drive an actual car. So I'll give myself that. I kind of just taught myself how to drive uh, racing in sim racing. Identical car physics, I will say that. Not the same, definitely not the same. But we're getting dangerously close, especially with the current state of sim racing now. It's damn near the same, almost. Damn near, very close. Laser scanning everything, lifelike physics of the car. It's pretty amazing, honestly. With where gaming is heading, as far as like technology and things are, and the use of AI, and I honestly think we are on a good path in the future for the most part when it comes to AI and the uses for it, as well as like laser scanning technology and things like that. Definitely a major improvement over the past 10 years. I would definitely say over the past 10 years, 100%. That makes me think another 10 years from now, uh, wondering where we'll be. It definitely makes me wonder. But anyways, yeah. Um, my whole point of the stream is don't sell yourself short. Everyone has potential. I still have potential, even at the current level I can play at on a casually playing. It's just like Grand Champ. Casually playing has just always been GC now. Uh, Casually playing Grand Champion after that only being like my peak rank. Like casually, yeah, Grand Champ 1. Grand Champ 1. Somewhat kind of picking up the pace. and playing kind of like on a normal day for me, not on a peaking day, on a normal day for me, trying, I would say like mid GC2. And on a peaking day, it's a I don't know what it is about my peaking days. There's always been like a large skill gap between me and my worst day and me and my best day. The skill gap in that is insane. So it's like my average rank is like GC2. That's why I always say like GC2. I never really say my peak was 1900. I always say 1800. But truthfully, I think my best ever game was at 1900. It's like 1900 to 2K MMR. Best highest level I ever played at, and won the game as well. I was still Grand Champ 3 myself. That's why I always say like my peak was 1800, but like peak gameplay, like peak MMR that I played at, I would say 19 to 2K, which is decent for a Supersonic Legend. Uh, and the skill gap in that, the MMR, and each MMR, you have starting out at 17 to 1800. It's kind of inconsistent. You know what I mean? 1900 to 2K is when things start getting a little bit real. You're starting to play a lot of bubble players as well as farmer pro players as well, which is who we were playing. A season one, our rival series contender. Season one. That's a long time ago. But he was a former pro, last semi-pro player. And he absolutely destroyed that dude. And I was just playing. I was just grinding. I was like, I'm queued into SSO. And I did fine. Did fine that day. I don't know what it was. It was something different about that day. I wasn't nervous. That day changed how I saw the game, I would say. Definitely. I didn't have nerves that day. It was like every day after that, it started to slowly come back to me. I don't know what happened. Well, I did go through a breakup, which that changed quite a bit for me. It kind of changed my drive for pretty much everything. I was kind of demotivated in a lot of places because of what happened. But I won't go too much into detail, but wasn't that good. Wasn't anything. Um, and I've kind of like stopped putting so much since then into a focus on relationships, more on just myself. Focus on myself. I would love to have someone. I would love to have a partner. I mean, that would be great. I'm not gonna turn it down, but it's not really my priority anymore. And it's been great being able to just kind of move on with life and not be depressed every single day. Because I don't have someone or I'm lonely. That loneliness is not really there anymore. It's not there anymore. If you really want to be honest, I'm able to just carry on like usual. And it feels fine. It feels normal. It's part of healing. It's a healing process, which I've gone through it now. Uh, ow. Does it hit me sometimes? Well, like, dang, I still ain't got a girl yet, bro. Lock in. Yeah, I feel like that sometimes. Obviously, but I don't make that like my whole personality. I'm just constantly chasing. Like, nah. I don't know why most guys do that. They'll just like make it their own personality where they're only doing everything just simply for getting a girl. Like, nah, I'm doing this for myself. Everything I'm doing is for myself. Uh, but yeah, I would love to be somewhere, and grow something with someone. Be great. A lot of people in today's society and the current dating era, people are not looking into that. They're looking into already finished products, if you want me to put it that way. But they already have like a lot of money and cars and all this stuff, and they didn't build any of that stuff their own. They like to use people for that. It's very materialistic, which I think is pretty wrong. But anyways, getting off topic. I'm pretty sure you guys get my point now, though. I've been rambling on about pretty much everything. Don't sell yourself short, especially when it comes to this game. You got Lethemir that's 30 something years old playing at SSL on the regular. He just casually plays at that level. There's no big flex to him or anything. Like, it's just normal. He's been doing it for so long. It doesn't bother him. Age sometimes really does not matter. It really doesn't sometimes. Let me be honest with you. It's all in your head. Now, will it take a little bit longer for someone at my age currently, 25, going on 26, just now starting the game? Yeah, but if you have help, it's going to accelerate everything so much faster. If you have them watch your replays and all that stuff, it's going to accelerate things way quicker compared to if you were just like single-handedly just solo grinding the whole thing. Yeah, it's going to take you a minute, man. It's going to take you. But at the age of 25, your brain's fully developed, right? You're able to comprehend things after people tell you, hey, work on this. You kind of get a better understanding of it because you're older, you're more mature. There's a lot of factors that go into it. It kind of can balance things out compared to a young kid at the age of like 14 grinding this game and they hit Supersonic Legend in the first 2,000 hours playing, kind of thing. Um, but they're not as mature. They're not going to really focus on things they should. It may take them a little longer. It may take them about 10,000, 10,000 hours, something, something crazy. You know what I mean? Uh, like that's like the average person, and the average person, dude, they're not even gonna make it that far. They're gonna end up quitting before they even get the champ, bro. They're gonna end up diamond one. They're like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I quit. Like, bro. But I'm just telling you the truth. I'm being so honest when I say that. A lot of people just quit when they reach diamond or platinum. They can't reach anything further. Platinum is the average rank in this game. Actually, no, I believe it's either gold or platinum. I can't tell. I can't really tell anymore. The rank inflation is kind of insane nowadays. I believe it's platinum. I believe that's the average rank in this game. Um, Diamond is where people, the ones that actually grind the game, those are the ranks where they normally get stuck at and never get past. They never get past it. They'll spend years and years and years in the same rank, and it's mostly because they're like aimlessly training the incorrect things. Like I am currently Grand Champ 2. I obviously should be in free play practicing mechanics, right? I've developed and I've played at a higher level than that. Grand Champ 2 is not my peak. Um, but like I have an understanding of the game. I have enough game sense that I've played at the Supersonic Legend level of this game. So my game sense is there. Decision making is there. On my greatest days, absolutely. Absolutely. Great. Car control has improved back since then as well. So that's a plus. If I ever have a peak like that again, I'm probably gonna end up peaking a lot higher. With the amount of improvements I've made over my weaknesses, which was car control mechanics, um, as well as like boost management, things like that, it has gotten better. I can definitely tell. I can definitely tell I'm spending less time in my matches on no boost. As for back then, yeah, I used to struggle a lot getting boost in a lot of cases. But now I'm kind of able to work around that. But anyways, point being is I would probably be at a higher peak if I ever have a peak like that again, which I definitely will. That goes without saying. I always peak. There's always a time where I peak, and when I do, it's a heavy one. It's a heavy peak. It's always a big jump. Um, like from playing at best I could, champ 3, to at GC2, which is the current rank now, which is me on a normal day playing, versus GC2 as a peak to basically 1900, 1800, 1800 to 1900, being able to play in 2K. That's a massive ass jump, bro. That ain't no little jump. That's a big ass. That's a huge ass skill gap. In a matter of 6 months, I did that. It was like 6 months to a year. That's a big ass jump, bro. So imagine, which I am starting to take the game serious again, practice on mechanics and things like that. Imagine I go back to that and peak again. The current level or the level I can play at, I think the highest level I can play on a normal day for me is 1700s, like low to mid 1700. I think that is the me on like the best average day for me, where I'm like consistent on making contact with the ball and like not just contact with the ball, like good touches and things like that. Me playing on a pretty good day, not peaking, but on a pretty good day, I would say playing from that and continuing it onto a peak, bro. There's no telling where I'd be at like in a couple years from now. There is no telling. If I keep playing this game 2 years from now, bro, okay, yeah, definitely. Because I know everything I need to work on still. There are still things I gotta work on. It's nowhere near as much as it was 2 years ago. But my God, bro. I'm making it sound like it's a whole lot. It's not a whole. It's not insanely bad. I'm a lot better off than what I was 2 years ago when I first started back grinding this game. Seriously. Well, we're heading to 3 years now, but as of right now, it's 2 years ago. Or has it been three? No, it's been two. It's been two. I'm tripping. It's been only 2 years. Uh, and the improvements I made, things like that. Oh yeah, 2 years from now, bro, I should be at least regularly playing at GC3. That's on a regular. That should not really no longer be even thought of as a peak for me. That should be on a normal day, Grand Champ 3. And then peaking, I would say top 100. Like those kind of like gaps I'd be making on peak, bro. It's weird. It's not normal. I don't think that's a normal peak. To the kind of peaks I'd be having, I don't think they're normal, bro. To be so honest, I think something just finally clicks, and I have like a awakening in my brain of finally understanding something, and it finally just clicks, and then something else happens, and I fall off. It's kind of usually how it's been over the past 2 years. Past 2 years, actually, past like five. Always been something that's kind of like IRL that's affected how I play in game. Like my focus is not always 100% there. Definitely can pay a toll. Or your motivation to play the game, you don't really care about the matches as much. Using it as an outlet. That's kind of just been me for the past 2 seasons, which is why I've been kind of just slumping in the ranks a lot of the times and not really taking ranks seriously because I'm not trying to burn myself out when I'm already burnt out from life itself. Not okay. That sounded really bad, but I'm burnt out from the things that's been happening in my life. You know what I mean? The situations and things like that. It's burnout, man. That's all it is. I want to get on the game and chill. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to just play pros every chance I get. Like take a chill pill. I dropped my rank out, for a while. I'm kind of getting ready to go back to that. There's a little inside joke in the community. Remember Cosmic? That Cosmic. That's when I peeped that the high of an MMR was November. That's always when I seem to peak. It's like I'm noticing a pattern in myself. It's like every November, like late in the year, I always have those massive peaks for absolutely no reason. No reason. I wish I was joking. No reason at all. The first time I hit Grand Champ, I believe, was in the fall. I think. And ever since then, it's always been like a cycle. It's like a repeated cycle, bro. It's weird. Every November, bro. It's actually so funny. Um, but yeah, like honestly, guys, if you have to, get you someone that can help you like carry you to a rank you think you deserve, and watch how bad you do. I'm gonna be so real. Watch how bad you do. Watch how bad you do. You may not do that bad. You can probably hold your own. That means you were in a rank way too low for you, which I experienced that multiple times in this game. I'll get some help. I get to a new rank, and I'll solo queue and do absolutely fine. This happened so many times, bro. And I think it's mostly because of it's like my mentality, bro. If I'm getting on, I'm already pissed off, bro. I'm gonna get pissed off at my teammates so fast, and it's just gonna make me play bad, and I could go on and on and on. It's a mentality thing, bro. It's not even a skill issue for me. It's really in my head, bro. It's my mentality, where my mentality at in the game when I get on. So that's something I gotta watch out for. You know what I mean? My mentality is not right. Take a little break from rank. You know what I mean? I played 17 or no 17. Oh hell no! I played 700 games of ranked this season. Take a break. Yeah, take a break. No alts, no alt accounts, none of that. And I'm playing on a halfway messed up controller, bro. No, nah, forget it. Just chill. Work on your mechanics the best you can. Watch some replays back. See what you can work on. Even with a little messed up controller, when your controller's not digging around, find what you can work on. Find the weaknesses. That's what I'm doing right now. Find weaknesses. And right now, it's really just a mentality. I can tell how I feel. It affects how I play. 110%. Yeah, I see it in replays. On days where I'm having fun, I'm playing out my mind. I'm literally playing at my peak. I'm playing like at my peak on days I'm genuinely having fun on the game. Those are the days I peak and I have. Those are my best days. Versus a day where I'm like already like kind of mad at the world. You know, I'm going through a lot. I've had a rough time, dude. I'm playing like GC1 tops. If you really want me to be honest with you, like a high GC1, bro. Like I'm so serious. I'm being so honest with myself. That's the truth. I'm playing like a base Grand Champ 1, bro. They're the average Grand Champ. You know what I mean? Well, not I can't really say average because my game sense is still there. But it's like even then, bro, it's weird. It's so weird, man. It's what I've learned about myself, bro. If you can't be honest about yourself, bro, there's something wrong. You gotta be able to be honest with yourself. You have to be. That's the only way you'll develop character. Because if you're honest about yourself, you know what you gotta work on, bro. And for me, bro, I kid you not, it is literally a mentality thing. Not even really a skill issue. It is like where my mindset is with this game. You know what I mean? If I'm pissed off about teammates, bro, I'm gonna be ball chasing my ass off, spamming mechs. Just and also usually when I get my clips, when I'm pissed off at teammates, bro, I'm gonna be so honest. Those are 9 times out of 10 when I peak mechanically is when I'm actually pissed off at my teammate. I'm just like, all right, I can't depend on you for nothing. I'm gonna just take matter into my own hands. I'm gonna play mechanical first, man, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Or if I need to adapt accordingly based off how the other team is playing and where my teammate needs help at. My teammate's lacking, I'll pick up where he lacks. You know what I mean? I'll try to. I try to do that. If he lacks confidence, I'll try to play more confident. If he's strong in confidence, I'll chill out. Can't have two alphas. That's how that works. But anyways, I am done preaching. I'm done talking. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna head out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed my little free play warm up slash session. It's not even really a warm up, just me casually playing free play. Um, but yeah, I don't think I'm warmed up. Hold on, let me see something. Oh yeah, it's a controller. Hold on, it's bugging. Uh, nah, it might be. Yeah. Well, if I'm able to get like control touches like that, yeah. Ah, yeah, for sure. Something I like to do is try to keep control of the ball. That's what's required at the level of SSO. You have to play control. Slow your roll down. You don't have to play like super fast. Um, slow down. I like to play smart and grounded in level in more like that. A lot of times I like fake a reset, go back down, pick it up, do a little flick action. But yeah, I guess I could say it's a warm up. I've been in free play for I don't even know how long I've been talking. Just kind of like rambling kind of in a way. But yeah, I'm gonna head out now. I will catch you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream slash video. It's more like a video. I know ain't nobody here. But, I love you guys. I know you guys will come back and watch it. My streams always get views after I'm done, and give it about like a week or so. We'll have a few views. Not gonna have a lot, but it'll have some. If you like what you see, like, subscribe. Um, but yeah, I will catch you guys later. Remember, stop selling yourself short on your potential. If I can do it, bro, if I got grand champion and got grand champion as many times as I have, you can do it, bro. If I peaked at a point where I could play at an SSL level, bro, you definitely can. If I can do it, little old me, bro, little old me, you can definitely do it. 110%. So I'm gonna head out, y'all. I love y'all. Cosmic Cow. Peace. Keep grinding. Grind hard every day like it's your last.